Right, we have Zinzi Kibigu. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Morning to you.
All right. So take a look at this. We're going to start over in Uganda, our neighbor, Uganda, and we'll tell you why a new strict dress code is one that is making a lot of the conversation online. And if you haven't seen the CNN blackmail, we have all the details on that and this hilarious
God
video.
squad. All right.
And of course, an amazing picture. But first of all, let's take you to Uganda. We'll tell you why a dress code is becoming the point of conversation. So, if you're a public servant and you work in Uganda, your dress code will now start to see a different shift. So, for those who are females, rather, the females, and if you're a public servant and you're going to be affected by this specific dress code, let me let you know that, first of all, you will no longer be allowed to show any cleavage. Bright colored nails, you'll have to say goodbye to that. Braids, colored braids, hair extension. Betty, if you're to go to Uganda
Whoa.
and be a public
Who said my
servant,
hair is an extension?
the nails and the hair will have to go. Sleeveless, as well as transparent blouses.
So is your skirt a mini skirt? Is that the right?
We'll come to this, by the way, because remember that other
Do they
conversation.
have like do they
A measuring-
measure you when you enter the office?
We'll see. So that's just for
So
the
why?
women, all right?
Why?
I'll come to the why in a
Okay.
bit, yeah? The men, you will not be, men will be allowed long-sleeved shirts,
Only?
jackets,
That's fine.
ties. Trousers should not be fitting. So if you feel like you're in a boy band and you want to be a Jonas Brothers with the tight trousers, the fitting pencil pants,
Yeah.
you might want to have to say goodbye to them if you're in the public sector, all right? So that has also been a very big point of conversation. Now, why is the public servant department doing this in Uganda? First of all, they're trying to regulate the dressing code within the department, okay? Now, this is not the first time that we're seeing a dress code becoming such a huge issue in Uganda. You have to remember that back in 2014, they banned miniskirts. And then close to 200 women took to the street. In 2016, you remember this lady, the law student who
Yes.
was barred from class at her law faculty in school because this is too short, as they said it.
That's short.
Because this is distracting to male colleagues. Yes. Do you remember that specific trend? So this is not the first time that we're seeing Uganda coming out and being very active on matters dress code. Sometimes they get it right, sometimes they get it wrong. What do you think about this, especially if you're in the public service in Uganda and you've just heard about this, we'd want to hear from you. Or even back here in Kenya.
What do you think?
What do I think? First of all, nails. All right, the bright colored
Sure,
nails. How does that
nails.
stop me from working?
Okay.
All right,
even them.
my hair extension, my colored braids. How does that stop me from getting my work done?
Are they trying to take us back to back in the day? But even back in the day, I look at my mom's pictures and she was slaying in shorter skirts than
look at that.
But honestly, I don't think this isn't short.
This was-
if you look decent,
Yeah.
that's all.
There you go.
Why should why should they, let me not get personal, why should they, hinder women from dressing the way they can because of men?
Thank you. Now, you remember that was a big conversation around this one?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't even the fact that she was barred from entering class. It's because of the excuse that they gave, Ati, because one is too short
confusing.
and you're confusing male colleagues. Wow.
Why do they have to get confused?
Why are you
Just
even looking at my
focus.
legs then? Focus elsewhere.
Focus on the blackboard.
Thank you.
Or
All
on the
right?
lecturer.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it was a big conversation, and that is why this morning Uganda dress code has also become a bigger issue. Although this time around it's within the public servant sector, and they've come up with those new dress code rules. So it will be interesting to see how that really unfolds.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that was to be applied in Kenya, how we would take it on this other end.
I don't think women will take it kindly.
Yeah, exactly. It's a form of expression. I don't get if you're extensions or if you're wearing a sleeveless trouser or if you come in fitting pants. How does that stop me or bar me from giving 100% at work? Okay.
True.
So away from Uganda now, let's take you to this one: CNN blackmail. All right. So first of all, let's begin with this tweet. Would you like to read it?
CNN tracks a 15-year-old meme maker down in a few days, but can't prove Russia conspiracy in over a year.
All right, so this specific trend right here, CNN blackmail, let me give you a quick foundation of what happened. So this 15-year-old is on Reddit. Reddit is just another social site. So he creates a GIF. That GIF is later on turned into a short video, because GIF normally do not have audio or
Yeah,
sound.
yeah.
So that GIF slowly went and turned into a video with sound. So the problem with that specific GIF, or there was actually no problem. The GIF rather was of Donald Trump, sort of
wrestling
CNN, exactly. Because now the person who was being wrestled in actual life was now the CNN
covered,
logo.
yes.
All right. So I want you to have a look at this. We have this video, then we come back and discuss it, and we will wonder. So CNN can track down a 15-year-old for creating a meme, yet we can still try and figure out the Russia conspiracy. All right. So do we have that video?
Okay, not seen.
All right, we'll get in a few, but let's take a look at those tweets in the meantime, so you can see why social media is crazy, or rather mad at CNN.
CNN apparently knows nothing about Reddit and its users. Wait until they see what videos come next. Their heads are gonna burst.
Okay, all right.
So what is Reddit all about? Is it like
Reddit is just another social account, all right? It's another
like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Exactly, it's another social media account where you can do all these things, share GIFs and memes, and create your own, all right? So this 15-year-old did so, and he shared it, all right? Donald Trump saw it, and Donald Trump being Donald Trump, he tweeted it, not only on his personal account, but also on the president's Twitter account, okay?
All right. The history books will show that on the 4th of July, CNN blackmailed someone who made a joke, a GIF about them.
Okay, so this is the thing, that a 15-year-old, and you're going to track an entire television network is going to track a 15-year-old for a meme that was created.
After they tracked
I'll tell you what CNN did.
Okay.
First of all, let's take a look at that video, shall we? Okay.
And Trump tweeted that.
On his own personal account, as well as the presidential account here. So CNN saw it, and they tracked the 15-year-old on, as you can see. But the problem is CNN came out and said that it encourages violence against reporters. Okay?
Really? All right. Wow. CNN threatened a 15-year-old kid over a dumb meme. So this is trending worldwide?
Across the world.
Okay.
If you go to your worldwide section on Twitter, this is trending. CNN blackmail. What do you think?
Right.
A simple GIF, a simple meme that was created by a 15-year-old. We can track down a 15-year-old, but we cannot solve this, conspiracy of Russia's threat. Okay? So now let's head over to this specific one that has sort of made a lot of people laugh on Facebook. It's called the Goat Squad video.
All right.
Let's watch it's a very hilarious video. I will let you have a look at it.
All right, let's watch it.
Okay. So goats on a tree, okay? So that specific video has gone viral on Facebook. First of all, as you have seen, those were like about what, 10, 15 goats hanging on a tree, all right? So first of all, that video was taken in south of Morocco.
Yeah. Goat Squad.
Goat Squad, all right? How, first of all, did the goats get on that tree? How did they climb to get to that point where they're literally hanging on branches? But this is the most interesting fact about it. Those goats will climb on that tree, and there's certain fruits there. They're called the argan nuts. They eat up on those argan nuts, and what happens is after they digest them, then
they get superpowers.
Wow. No, Betty. The argan nuts, they eat them and they digest them, which then are they put them out, and women come and collect them out. They collect them. Now, those specific seedlings that you find on the ground that are then collected by the women are used as beauty products and health products. Very expensive, sold across the world.
Argan oil. Oh, yes.
Now you know where argan oil comes from. A goat gets on top of a tree, eats this argan nuts, digests it, poops it, and then women come collect it. That's where the expensive argan oil
expensive. No wonder.
comes from. Okay. All right, let's end with this amazing picture of the day. Something very positive. This matatu conductor helping the shosho carry her bag, the grandmother rather, around town area.
Are you sure they're not related?
Even though they were related, the whole point is that we tend to see matatu conductors in a very negative light every time they're trending. Or, you know, swinging on buses, you know. But this specific one, this beautiful positive picture was taken. It has gone viral on social media. And we thought, why not? This is our picture of the day. This gentleman right here, this matatu conductor helping the granny over there. All right.
That's nice.
Great.
We should spread love like that.
So that brings us to the end of What's Trending.
Thank you very much, Zinzi, you and your goats.
But you know, you get where argan oil comes from.
Oh, yeah, that's so interesting.
Yeah. So next time you're going to buy argan oil for thousands of shillings.
I know where it comes from.
There you go.
Poop. All right. Thank you very much, Zinzi Kibiku. So we want to wrap up things here, but we have a very serious developing story right now. And we understand that President Uhuru Kenyatta will not be participating